That's money that someone has placed, we call it on your books. So that's money that you either gave somebody permission to have access to give to you while you're in prison, or people have taken it upon themselves to put that money there to make sure that you could have some essentials, some things that you need while you're in prison. While they're going to make sure that you eat, they're going to make sure that they feed you in prison. You're going to get 3 meals per day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The quality of that food ain't that great. Excuse me. And even, I mean, with the stuff that I just described to you from the commissary, that ain't that great either. But let me get back to my overarching point. At this particular facility, you could only spend $350. And the most expensive thing you could buy is a pair of Nike gym shoes. I forgot the price that he told me that they were, but that was like, that and an MP3 player were the highest ticketed items that you could buy at this particular prison of the person that I spoke to, the prison that he was in. So now, I don't know what the commissary is like at the prison that R. Kelly is in. But I want to go out on a limb and use my context clues here and say that if they left him with $500, then he probably can spend, that's probably the max that he could spend in a month, $500. Here's the problem with that. It's a lot of ways we can look at this, and we don't know the whole story, and we won't know until we can talk to R. Kelly or one of his lawyers or somebody close or the warden, whoever. But here's the thing. What if that $28-some thousand was placed there based on the fact that we already know that Robert's only going to be able to spend $500 a month or whatever that number is. But when month number 2 comes, then all Robert has to do is go down and buy what he needs. When month number 3 comes, then Robert gets to go down. We don't know if that's how that money, why that much money was in his account. We don't know. But what if that was the case? What that now means is, if that is the case, and what if that was all of the money that was allotted to him for that? We don't know. Maybe the fans gave him, I don't know. I don't even know how to put money on people's books. My point is, somebody cared enough to make sure that $28,000 got on his books. So now, here's the first, so let me slow down. So, they left him with $500. Here's the question. What's going to happen next month if he spent that $500? Right? What's going to happen? And so here's the point that I really want to make, and I'm gonna get out of here. So much more I could say about this. I'll probably come back and talk about it more. But here's the main point. We need to work as humans on showing more compassion to humanity. What a way to kick a person while they're down. He's already locked away. You've taken him out of society. You placed him in prison. So he's in a whole nother system now. I don't negate the fact that he owes money for court costs. He probably owes money for a whole bunch of other stuff. Child support might be one of them. I know about that very well. And they don't play about that. They're going to get their money. Understood. But here's the thing. That's outside money. When I say outside, I mean that's money that somebody that's not in prison has to pay, because they may be able to get access to it, or they may even be able to earn some money before they go to prison. But once you're in prison, you're in the system that you can't do nothing from. Not for real, for real. You can, but not for real, for real. So the fact that that $28,000 made it into that system, however it goes, however you're able to put money on somebody's books, somebody got $28,000 on this man's books. That money should have been taken before it got to the books. So here's the point. It must not have been R. Kelly's money. Because if R. Kelly showed up with $28,000, before it gets to his books, it needs to go to everything that he owes. The point I'm making is that since it got to the books, it should have stayed on the books. You don't have a right. He's already down. You gonna kick him while he's down? Come on, guys. Come on. So he's already guilty of what he's guilty for. But let humanity rise in us, guys. I just had to say how I felt about it. So look, let me know in the comments what y'all feel about it. Maybe I'll come back and talk about it with somebody else. But I just want y'all to hear what I had to say about it. I think it's wrong. I think it's rude. I think it's criminal to attack somebody like that while they're already down. Peace.